Enlightened Buzz, and I wanted to make a quick video that discussed the differences between alcohol and these new THC drinks. So I've identified about 5 big differences, starting with number 1 is the obvious hangover. So as we all know, if you excessively drink or overindulge in alcohol, we are left with dreaded hangovers. So alcohol is in fact a poison, and our body is trying to expel that out of our system, and it leaves us with terrible symptoms like headaches, nausea, upset stomach, in some cases vomiting. Just not pretty. And fortunately, THC drinks don't have the dreaded hangover. Number 2 is what I call the staircase effect. And basically that means that when you're drinking a THC drink, you want to get from here to here. And it's really done like a staircase. It's either one big step and you get to where you're going, or maybe it's like 2 steps. But you very quickly get from where you start to where you want to be. Unlike alcohol, I feel like is more of a ramp. And so it's a slower, more gradual climb. But what also happens in that process is that you're slowly climbing. So sometimes people can overindulge and they don't even realize it because it's crept up on them. So number 3 is the off switch. And because the THC drinks switch on faster, they also switch off faster. So you can expect your experience to be between 1 to 2 hours when you're having one of these drinks. And when it's left your system, you're feeling pretty normal. Unlike I've noticed when I'm having a drink, or if I'm at like a brunch or a baseball game, the moment I indulge in just 1 or 2 beers, that I get a lot more tired. It kind of hangs out with me. Sometimes people want to continue drinking just so they don't feel that slump that they get after they've stopped. So, number 4 is kind of a combination of the others in that the THC drinks deliver a more controlled experience. So because they kick on and kick off so quickly, you can almost designate a time frame that you know you want to participate in having these drinks and go about your business. Versus I've noticed the tendency behind alcohol is that when you start drinking, there tends to be a pattern where people find it difficult to stop. And that's either because it's just they're in a social environment and they like having the drink in their hand, or they've got themselves to a buzz, but they feel the necessity to continue to drink to maintain that, only to find out that they've overindulged. So number 5, and also 5.5, because I thought of another one, is just really addressing the THC. And that is the fact that THC can induce the munchies. So some of these beverages can absolutely send you to the pantry in search of cheese balls or chocolate bars. I don't know. However, I can tell you from my firsthand experience that I would prefer the munchies to some of the crap I eat when I'm hungover. And then the last one, the 5.5, is just simply addressing the fact that these are indeed THC. So if you are an individual that has a job that will drug test you for THC, this will come up as a positive on that test. So if you are in some form of situation where you do not need to be having THC, please do not indulge in these drinks. If you enjoyed that list of differences, and by all means, if you can think of some things that I didn't mention, I would absolutely love to hear them. So reach out or comment below, and I will be sure to add them in the future. Thanks for listening to the Enlightened Buzz.